What is the best way to validate your business idea before putting all the money, time, and resources? Build an MVP. But what is an MVP? Really? How can I do it? Let's get into it. And I will give you 5 examples of successful companies and the different MVPs they made for you to get some inspiration and build your MVP before you launch your real business. Let's get into it. Hi, everyone. I'm Arjita Sethi, the founder of New Founders School, the one place that helps you launch, build, and grow your business. So before I get into the 5 examples, which I'm so excited to share with all of you, because these are the examples that you can right away do for your own business. So hang tight. I want to first talk about what is an MVP and why do you need an MVP? So an MVP is a minimum viable product. This is basically a hack, an easier way, a manual way, a quicker way to kind of prove your idea. And why do you build it? So that before you invest all your time, money, and energy into this idea, you are going with the right user feedback and the validation that people may buy this if this was a real idea. People may have a demand for this. The market is ready for such an idea. So before you go ahead and do anything else, please go and build an MVP. And now let's talk about the 5 companies and how you can get inspired to build your own MVP. So let's talk about Dropbox. Yes, a company that so many people love. They store their photos and videos and documents and contracts, all of that on this platform. They started with an MVP, and you know what their MVP was? It was a video walkthrough of what they were trying to think, what they were trying to build, and they shared it with potential users and potential customers to gauge interest and get their feedback on exactly what they could improve. Only after considerable feedback, when they realized they were on the right track, they went ahead and built the platform that we love and know today called Dropbox. The second MVP that I want to talk about is Airbnb because it's such a cool story as well. So Airbnb founders went ahead and created a website where people could rent their air mattresses to attendees of conferences, especially in San Francisco, which is so hard to get. Some housing and hotels are so expensive. And that went on to become so popular that they went ahead and built Airbnb. Instagram, the photo sharing app that we know and love again, and we cannot live without it, actually started with just a few filters. I don't know if you remember those amazing, beautiful filters, which they still have today. And that's when people started sharing photos with those filters. And the founders of Instagram realized that this is really popular. People want to use different filters and they want to document their life using photo. And that's how they became one of the biggest photo sharing apps. And then they started adding different features like video, stories, highlights, etc., etc. The next example is Zappos. Zappos is a platform where people can buy shoes and get free shipping. Now, here's the thing. Their MVP is really, really interesting. They went ahead and they made a website with a list of shoes. And only once the customer would go ahead and order them, they would go and place that order with the company. So they could reduce their cost. They had no inventory. All they were trying to see is if we had a platform of shoes, would people go ahead and order here? They went ahead and got acquired by Amazon. The last example of an amazing MVP is what Buffer did. Buffer is a platform where you go ahead and schedule your social media posts. Buffer started with just a landing page explaining their idea and asking to join their waitlist if you were be interested to use this platform when it launched. They built an amazing long waitlist and they finally launched their product. And today, hundreds and thousands and maybe millions of users use Buffer to actually post and schedule their social media. So think about it. Get inspiration from these ideas. It could be a video, a landing page, or a manual process, or a smaller part of your larger vision that you go ahead and validate. You know what each of these businesses did? They ended up having a loyal customer base, and that helped them getting to their launch. You need to build with the customer, not just in a silo by yourself, so that you know that there is market demand, you know that there are potential customers, and you know that you can mitigate the risk of so much of investment that you're doing in your new business idea. I hope this lesson was helpful. I will see you next time. Until then, do not forget to subscribe to New Founder School, where every week we have this amazing free lesson and have amazing news about our upcoming semesters where we can help you launch, build, and grow your business. I'll see you next time. Bye.